No doubts you are getting, or might be it will take some time to understand. So, how does it feels actually? Not able to understand or easily able to understand. So, my voice is audible, right?
Audible, everyone.
Yeah. So you guys can able to understand, right? Both Swapna, Krishna.
Yes, everyone.
Yes, sir. We understand that. Yeah.
Yeah. So might be it will initially, if not able to understand, practice by practice, we can able to understand. Okay. And now we are going to discuss permission. Right. We have till now we discussed user creation, user management, group creation, group management. Whenever we create a user, along with that user, there are some fields will be created by default. There are some fields will be created by default, such as user ID, group ID, primary group, user's home directory, and pass the placeholder for the password. Placeholder for the password. These things will be created. Each user will get their own home directory. Each user will get their own home directory. There they have to maintain, they can maintain their files and directories. Okay. If they wants to control the access, so they can decide who can access, who cannot access. They can decide who can access. They can control the permissions. They can if they wants to control the permission, so they wants to decide. So these people should not access my files and directories. If they wants to allow one group of people to access their files and directories, so they can control these kind of things by using just permissions. Permissions is nothing but a set of rules, a set of rules that controls the access of files and directories. A set of rules that controls access of files and directories. Okay, that's all. A set of rules that controls the access of files and directories. Hmm. Now we are going to discuss the thing we this part. Okay. So now we are going to discuss get to know how does the permissions works. That so as of now, till we are aware about these things. What is this? This is about modification date. This is the owner who created the file. This is a group owner of the directory or file, and this is link counts for directory or either file, or this is size, and this is a directory, or you can able to identify whether it is a directory or file from here. Now we are going to get to know what is this. There are two types of permissions. Okay, two types of permission. One is symbolic permission, we can say, and another one is numeric permission. Okay, symbolic and numeric permission. Symbolic is nothing but the the motive is same only. So by using any one of the method, we are going to control the access of files and directories. So user can control the access. Okay, who can see, who can't access, who cannot access their files and directories. But how the form might be different. Form will be different. Means the symbolic means using symbols, letters. Yeah, using letters plus minus symbols. These are all symbols, right? Plus minus equal to. Okay. If you want to add the permission, if you want to add the rule, you can use a plus. If you want to minus, if you want to remove the permission. If user wants, or me or myself or user wants to remove the permission, they can use a minus symbol. And numeric means same thing by using the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So not 9. Here we are going to take till 7 only, 0 from 0 onwards. Using numbers, how to control the permissions. There are two types of permissions. One is symbolic and the other one is numeric permission. That's all. So they are explaining here how to control the permission. chmod. So if I want to create the user, I can use a user add. If I want to create the group add command. Like that, if I want to control the permission, I can use the chmod. What is the meaning of chmod? Change mod command. Change modification command. Yeah, change the modification. Mode means change the mode of the files and directories. The same story. So chmod hyphen help. We go with the hyphen help option. It will show you there are some options. Recursively option. Change files and directories recursively. What does it mean? There is a directory is located here. Okay. So under that, inside there are some subdirectories. There are some subdirectories. Okay. So if we want to change, if I want to change the permissions for entire subdirectories, I can go with okay. I can get to locate, or I can get inside the directory, the main directory of those subdirectories. Means that absolute path. Okay, I can say these are the relative paths. This is absolute path. I can get inside the absolute path and I can execute the command with the hyphen capital R option. It will recursively entirely change after time. the time I can change the permissions for all the subdirectories of the observed path. Okay, that is our option. So like this, there are many things. If you want to know more about the command, you can go with the man page. So update, go with the command update db man hyphen k chmod. So we can go with the, it will show some possibilities. So what man pages I can able to refer to get to know that chmod, fchmod. So the other is man chmod. What is the meaning of chmod? Change the file modes, bits. Okay, there are many things we can able to see here. Now, how to use the chmod command? So U means user, G means group, O means other, A means all. U means the file owner, G means the member of files group, O means the users who are not file owner nor members of the file group. Yes, the users who are not the file owner nor members of files group. Okay, others means they are not even they are not from or they are not a file owner. Okay, not the member of group also. Okay, there are the people from outside, so not a owner, not an owner or not a member of the group, a group owner we can say. Next, they are no here just explaining it. They are explaining about symbolic methods. Okay, symbolic methods. Now we are discussing and plus add the permission, remove the permission. Set exactly will not use actually. So okay, if you want to use, you can use. We will be discuss how to use and R means read permission, W means write permission, X means execute permission. Execute permission means if it is a script file, we have to provide the execute permission. Then only the file will be get executed. Script file will be get executed. Even if I write a code, dumps of actually if I dumps of code inside a file or a script inside a file, I'm not providing the execute permission. Forgotten to provide, the file will be useless. Okay. And a special execute means execute permission to a directory or execute permissions to a file. At least one of the execute bits is set. Okay. So plus X means and apply the execute permission at the same time to all the directories or all the users we can say. Okay. And so we'll be discuss one by one. You can see some examples. Chmod group others. So we do one thing. User user. G means group. User means owner of the file. Group means group owner. This O means other. If you want to assign user permission, read permission, u plus for the user, u plus r. Okay, user plus r. If you want to assign the read permission for the others, o plus r. You want to remove the read permission for the others, o minus r. Okay, and so at a time, if you want to assign the group permission, all the permissions, group plus read, write, execute. Like this also we can assign. You want to remove all the permission for the group, just change the symbol minus. That's all. Actually, it for permission has a kind of a calculation. Okay, so a kind of a calculation that we will discuss. Uh, Other than this, will be applied here. So there is no files. Touch command will create an empty file. Okay, then file. If you want to check the attributes for the file, ls hyphen lart, we can go or ll or hyphen la or hyphen l followed by the file name. You can see the entire attributes along with a set of rules also. Okay, whenever I create a file or a directory, let me create one more directory, directory one. So list hyphen l directory one. I created a directory, right? Yes. Okay, this is not a file. So ld you have to ask l list directory one, directory name. You can see the attributes of the directory. By default, there are some set of rules will be created. Okay, that we will discuss later. We can change the default things that we will discuss later. First of all, we have to understand what is permissions. Okay, I have created one file first. Let me take the first set of rule. Let me divide. First RW hyphen is for owner. The second set of rule is for group people. The third set of rule is for the others. Okay. So now we can able to understand one thing. The owner has read write access. By default, there is no execute permission. Okay, what is full permission? Or WX. If I want to give full permission for a user or other people or group people for my file, I can go if I want to give full access, I can go with the read, write, and access execute permission. Okay. And the second group people has only read permission. They can only view. Okay, that we will discuss. And others people, other means they can just view the file. They can't edit. W means they cannot edit a file. Just they can view what's inside the file. Another has even no permission, read permission and execute permission also. Okay, let me explain this one. How does works for the file? Okay, I have created a file. Yes, the file has a permission l list hyphen l file. Okay, list hyphen l file. Other has only read permission. Group people has only read permission, and the owner has read permission. Owner, who is the owner? The who created the file? Root. Root has read and write permission. So let me allow the owner to edit something. So Red enter price. Nice. We can able to edit. Okay, he can able to save the file because the owner has write permission also. You can see here. The owner has write permission, and he can able to see also because the owner has read permission also. He can able to edit. He can able to modify the content. But as of now, leave the execute permission. Uh, or okay. So and group root is one of the group. Let me take a student user. It's other. It's another user. So he is other for this file. Other user for the file. This file which created by the root user. He is not even from the root group also. Student user. Let me check the student user group. ID student. Okay. Student user. Username group. He is only in the wheel group. Okay. So he is a member of his primary group, own student group. He is the only member of the group. As of now, no one is inside the group. Let me check root user is available or not. Okay, root user is one of the member of this own group, his home group only. So even not in the member of the student's group. So obviously, student is the other person of this file. Let me allow the student user to access the file of root creator. Before going to create, we have to where am I exactly? I'm inside the root user's home directory. Let me check the permission for that directory first. So others has no permission. Okay. Because the file is located under the root user's home directory. Even the file has the full permission for the other user. Very important. Even the file has a full permission for the other user. I mean student user. He can't able to see what's inside because the directory, root user's home directory, is not having single permission for other users. We can do one thing, chmod, give the full permission for the other user. Others plus what permission is not there, not available, only write and execute. Read is already there. Okay. And write and execute. Give the full permission for the file. Others plus, see here, others plus write and execute. Now you can check. See, the color has been changed because the file has the execute permission for others. So that's why the color will be get changed. Okay, now I provided full permission to the others. I mean student user, but the directory has no permission for others. The directory which contains the file which created by the root user's home directory has no permission. Let me allow the student user now to access the file. CD root user permission denied because the root user's home directory has no permission, single permission. Okay, let me try to access the file inside the root user's home directory. The file name is denied, permission denied. Why it is denied? Because even I given the permission, right? Just now the student user got the permission, full permission. Not only student user, mic user. If mic user also do the same thing, same things will be occurs. So until provide the entire permission for this directory, even if you give the full permission for the directories and files and directories. What are the files and directories inside the root user's home directory will be get wasted. So until get the full permission for the root user's home directory. Let me allow the permission for the root user's home directory. Now let me release only read permission. Plus sorry others plus read for the directory. Now allow the student user. So vi root file permission denied. Still, why permission denied? Student user can able to view the root user's home directory. Can able to view the root user's home directory, but cannot open the file. Cannot read the file inside. Means so that how does the permission work for the directory? If user get read permission for a directory, they can able to view the content inside. What's inside the directory? Okay. So I'm allowing student user to view the root user's home directory. Yes, because other user has the read permission. The user has a read permission. They can able to view what's inside, but they cannot open or remove or create a file. For that, they should get write permission. Or let student user allow to enter inside the root user's home directory. Cannot enter because execute there is no execute permission. If we are until assign that execute permission, he cannot able to enter inside the root user's home directory. Let me allow the one more permission. One by one, I'm allowing. Chmod, allow the others plus execute permission. Now I'm going to enter. Allow the student user to now he can able to enter. Allow the student user to enter inside the root user's home directory. He can able to enter and he can able to list, but he cannot able to. I think now he can able to. Now he can able to edit, even though not having the right permission for the directory, but student user has the permission, full permission for the file. Okay. He has the right permission for the file. That's why he can able to do something. See, what are the changes making by the student user that is get effective that we can able to see here. This is a permission how does works for the directory. Yeah, this is very important for a file. Read means can view, can able to view permission. Write means edit permission. What are the contents inside? The user can able to edit. Execute, execute the script file. Directory. For directory, how does it works? Read means can able to view the, the files and directories what's inside the directory, but can't cannot enter cannot enter inside the directory. cannot enter inside the directory. Write means create or delete file. File or a directory. That permission. Execute means uh, explore the directory. Explore means can able to enter inside the directory. Can able to enter inside the directory. Not only list. I mean, they can use the CD option. CD. If we don't have that X permission for the directory, if we do the CD, they cannot able to enter inside. They can view if they has the read permission. Whenever they execute the list command, they can able to view the file. This is a permission how does works between the files and the directory. The read write access. For files, read means view, write means edit, execute means if it is a script file, they can able to read. For directory, read means they can able to list, but they cannot do CD. They cannot enter. If they write means they can able to create or delete a file data. X means explore. They can able to CD, change directory command will be applicable. This is a symbolic permission. We discussed about symbolic permission. So we still have that numeric permission. Okay, that we will discuss in the next session. That a little bit big kind of thing means having some bits bytes calculation kind of things. So understandable, right? Krishna, Swapna.
Yes, Sriman.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Mhm. Student user also has their own home directory. Okay, he is also having some files. If they wants to control his directories and files, they can use he can use the permission chmod. Okay, chmod. So let me do one thing. Let me remove the permission for the file chmod. Uh, others minus execute permission for the file. Now you can see the file. Now the color will be, sorry, color got changed. Execute permission got removed because this is not a script file. No need to assign the execute permission. Okay. And also I will remove the write permission also. Just go back to the command others minus write. Now you can see the before the file has file had the write permission. Now the file don't have write permission. And whenever you create the file and directory, don't need to bother about by seeing that automatically by default some set of rules will be get assigned. But we will discuss how this works. The default. As I know, try to practice that symbolic permission only. There's try to understand the difference between the permissions. How does the permission works for files and directories? Okay. If you have any doubt, just note down. We'll discuss in the next session. Got it right? So, got it right?
Yes, Sriman.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so tomorrow the permission will be finished, and tomorrow I think my work for tomorrow will be start SE Linux next set of there is a kind of permission means security feature. This is one security feature. SE Linux is one of the security feature. Advanced security feature SE Linux. Okay, So we will meet in the next session. Tomorrow I'll try to connect little earlier, 7 or 6:55 at least. Okay, right? Enough for the day. Yeah. If any doubt, just note it down. We'll be discussing the next session. No doubts, right? We are going to wind up the session. Okay. Bye, Krishna. Bye, Sudha.